what being 17 actually feels like. I don't even know how to start this, but being 17 is weird. Everyone acts like this is supposed to be the best time of your life. Like you're young, you have energy, no real responsibilities yet. But honestly, it doesn't feel like that most days. It feels confusing. One day I feel like I can do anything, like I'm motivated, like I want more from life. And the next day I feel tired for no reason, stuck scrolling on my phone, comparing myself to people who already seem ahead. And I know I'm only 17, but that doesn't stop the pressure from feeling real. People don't talk about how lost you can feel at this age. Everyone's keep asking, what do you want to do with your life? And I'm like, I don't even fully know who I am yet. School makes it worse sometimes. You're expected to care what grades, tests, exams, features, careers, but no one really teaches you how to deal with stress or overthinking or feeling like you're not enough. You just kind of deal with it on your own. And social media doesn't help. You open your phone and it feels like everyone else is doing better. Someone's richer, happier, more confident. Even people your age looks like they've already figured life out, and you start wondering if you're falling behind, even though you don't know what you're supposed to be ahead of. Being 17 feels like standing in the middle of everything. Not a kid anymore, but not an adult either. Too old to be clueless, too young to have answers. You're expected to act mature, but you're still learning how to control your emotions. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel empty, and you don't always know why. And the worst part is you don't really talk about it. You joke around, you act fine, you say, I'm good. But inside, you're thinking about the future, your mistakes, your potential, and whether you're wasting time or not. I don't have some big lessons or solutions. I just know that if you are 17 and you feel confused, unmotivated, scared, or behind, you're not broken. You're not failing. You're just human. I'm still figuring it out too. If you feel like this, just know you're not alone. And yeah, that's what being 17 actually. Another thing people don't talk about is how lonely it can feel. Even when you're surrounded by people, you can be in a room full of friends, classmates, family, and still feel like no one really knows what's going on inside your head. And it's not because they don't care, it's just hard to explain feelings when you barely understand them yourself. Sometimes you don't even know what's wrong, you just know something feels off. You wake up tired even after sleeping. Things that used to excite you don't hit the same anymore. And then you feel guilty for feeling that way because technically your life isn't bad. Being 17 is constantly fighting your own thoughts. You tell yourself you should be doing more, working hard, being better, using time properly, and at the same time, you're exhausted just trying to keep up. It's like your mind never really shuts off. Even at night, you're thinking about the future, replaying old memories, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. And no one warns you about how fast time suddenly feels. Everyone older says you're still young, but it doesn't feel slow anymore. There's also this pressure to be someone, to have a personality, a path, a passion, to be confident, to stand out, to know your purpose. And when you don't, you start feeling like you're wasting something important. Like this age is supposed to mean something and you're doing it wrong. But the truth is, most of us are just trying to survive this phase, trying to understand ourselves, trying to build confidence, trying to not mess up, trying to figure out what matters and what doesn't. Some days you feel hopeful, other days you feel stuck, and that back and forth can mess with your head. Being 17 isn't just fun or freedom or youth. It's uncertainty, it's pressure, it's growth that feels uncomfortable. It's learning lessons before you even realize you're learning them. And maybe that's okay. Maybe being 17 isn't about having answers. Maybe it's about asking questions, making mistakes, feeling lost, feeling hopeful, feeling everything all at once. So, if you're watching this and you feel confused, overwhelmed, behind, or unsure, that doesn't mean you're doing life wrong. It probably means you're right where you're supposed to be. I don't know where I'll be in a year. I don't know who I'll become, but I know I'm trying. And for now, that has to be enough.